can talk, but somehow I can't seem to listen. I'm thinking about the one who's dressed in black, got my head missing. I'm switching up the order, I'm on top, that's my position. I eat 'em up, I spit 'em out, I got a bad condition. I got my finger on your trigger, here's your shot, I'm coming for you.
So my name's Jason Vieira, my stage name is Menage a Trois, and I am 21 years old. So my drag persona Menage a Trois is basically this heightened, glamorous sense of myself, and I like to consider her this sort of older sister who's got a much more fabulous life than what I do.
My name is Peter Walter, my stage name is Disability, and I am 29 this year. Persona is just me, I just happen to be dressed up as a woman.
My name is Jack Ward, my drag name is Cherry Kills, and I'm 20 years old, but don't let anyone know. How do I begin to explain Cherry? She's beautiful, she's sharp-witted, she's dangerous.
My favourite thing about drag is the attention that you get in drag. You really shine out, especially when you start to get a bit of a name for yourself and people recognise who you are, and especially if you're quite a loved member of the community. Every time you go out, you're just adorned with, you know, compliments, and there's never a dull moment when you're out in drag, whether it's when you're on the stage, backstage, or just out for a night on the town.
There's two things. One, drag is fantasy, and you get to step away from reality for a second. Just be whatever the fuck you want. And the second thing that's really great about drag, when I become Cherry, I feel like 8,000 times more confident. It's strengthening.
So many different types of drag queens now. The shows are either fierce shows or they're like comedy kind of shows.
So I think probably the most remarkable thing about me as a queen is that I'm currently in a relationship with a girl. The only thing that's like interesting about that relationship is other people's projections onto our relationship. She understands that it's an art and it's a performance and it's a character. It's really just a way of expressing yourself.
This is the true struggle of drag, is trying to work out women's clothing at 2 a.m. when you've had too much to drink.
I'm in a relationship now, but back when I was single, definitely, you know, men who I've been interested in have been put off by the fact that I do drag. They think I'm not as masculine as what they would hope me to be, or I'm not their idea of a man. It's quite saddening to say that the only sort of discrimination I've experienced has been from the gay community itself.
When I started out, boys were like, oh, I'm not really attracted to men who dress as women and blah, blah, blah. But now that has changed a lot. And I've had people go, oh, so you're transitioning now. And I was like, bitch, please. I've never met a drag queen before.
The first most common misconception people have about drag queens is that we all want to be women. A lot of the time, people at the end of the day, drag performers, we're fine being men. It's not an issue for any of us. I'm quite fine being a man. It's just, I like to express the feminine every now and then.
Drag is not wanting to become a woman. It's quite the opposite. You know, it just happens to be that you're wearing tits and putting your penis in your bum.
I feel like a woman.
I've been met with people who don't understand, like, oh, why isn't your wig styled? Why are your eyes red? Why this? Why aren't you wearing hip pads? Why aren't you... But once you filter out all those people who turn out to actually be no one, they're just small voices in a very much larger, more positive community. I think really what I want to say to people is, if there's something that's stopping you from pursuing your passions, just go out and kill it.
Nothing's stopping you. Just go out and do it. Have fun. Embrace the inner woman inside you, I guess.
Some people will naturally be louder than you, some people will naturally be funnier than you, some will be more talented than you. But if you stay true to who you are and what you believe in, someone will always find you entertaining, especially nowadays when there's just so much available out there. Just stay true to yourself and people will always love you. I found my pussy. Finally.